journaled for the first time this morning in 2023. I haven't journaled since like November of last year. It felt super good to like get back into journaling. I focused on some journaling prompts that I've never done before, and I also worked on having a new money mindset. I know how much you guys love my money mindset abundant videos, so I decided to do an updated version and kind of tell you guys some of the new things that I've learned and some of the results that I've been getting, because they're good, guys. Really quickly, I do want to mention Debutify, which is going to help you increase your sales for your business this year. Debutify is a Shopify app that helps create the perfect sales funnel on your website to help increase sales and conversion. They have amazing features and a whole marketplace so that you can actually create your own brand. You don't have to hold any inventory or ship out product. And they also just launched their new reviews app, which is another app that you can download on Shopify and add it onto your store so that you can help build credibility for your brand. I do have a free gift and an exclusive offer just for you guys. The link will be down below in the description box. So today I really want to discuss the money mindset and some of the blockages that we may have. I do have multiple videos that I'm gonna have in the description box down below for you guys to check out and watch after this. That's gonna help you get rid of those blockages and also different techniques and stuff to find financial abundance. And then I'll also have them popping up on the screen above here. I do wanna make note that sometimes we're not aware of these money blockages, and I speak a lot on the way that we talk about money and like our relationship with money, because that's really where it starts off as. And it really doesn't even have to be someone physically struggling with money, like living paycheck to paycheck or finding that they don't have enough money in order to get the things that they want in life. It could simply be like a mindset thing. I know a ton of people who have more than enough money and literally struggle by placing themselves in their survival mode. So an example of this is thinking of ways to always lower your bills, lower your costs because you want to have more money. But even though the money that you would be saving would be to eventually get the stuff that you already have. It's really just identifying where you stand in your relationship with money and how you think of it. If you think that money is something that, you know, always goes to bills, then eventually that's like what you're creating in your reality. And so there could definitely be money blockages that aren't so significant. Like for an example, you can just be telling yourself that every time that you get a little bit of extra money, you automatically think like, okay, well, I'll put this towards my rent this month, or I'll save this for my car payment. You automatically think that whatever type of money that you get, you're going to put it on bills. This is not going to be fun money whatsoever. And it's just a small change within your mindset that will allow yourself to feel good about having money and therefore attracting it more into your life. But like I said, it could just be something small where you're not like, it's not like you're actually struggling with money, but it's like when you receive it, you have to put it aside for bills, because that is like, you're living in a sense of lack and you're living in a sense of survival mode, really. And those are not good things to be having within your reality, especially when you want to be attracting more money. I recently came across this one TikTok video, and I think it's kind of a thing that's been trending, especially with like a lot of finance in the finance industry. For some reason, remember when every finance guru was telling everyone to like, don't spend money on like Starbucks, or like those $5 add up every day, or just like those little things that they be telling you to not spend money on or whatever. Now everyone's telling you like, why would you do that? Like, you act like that's gonna make or break. And in order to attract more money, you need to be in this headspace that you can afford this $5 cup of coffee, because If you're telling yourself that you can't afford this $5 cup of coffee 5 days a week, that's $25. What makes you think that you can afford that $30,000 car that you want? First and foremost, you're cutting back on something that makes you feel good and puts you in that state of wealth. So why would you stop doing that? Because when you're in that state of wealth, you're attracting money towards you. When you cut that out, then you're like not at that level, right? 2, do we really think that cutting off our morning coffees is really gonna make that big of a difference? Like, no. So this morning I did a very similar technique that I did in this video. This was a video that like changed my entire life. Not the video itself, but what I did in this video changed my entire life, and I highly recommend watching it, because that is like when my business blew up. That's like when I started like making more money that I've ever seen in my entire life by myself. And so I decided that like now that I've worked on a lot of my money blockages and it's the new year, let me dig deep and see if I have any blockages that may be interfering with any money that is wanting to come towards me this year. And so I went ahead and I made my list of limiting beliefs and my new beliefs. I was very like shocked that I had some limiting beliefs still, because I have worked so much on getting rid of them. But the difference from my limiting beliefs, and I know I have my journal that I actually wrote them in years ago, but I think it's in my storage, because why would I have that journal? But I know that like my beliefs like a few years ago were harsher versus now. So I can definitely see where I have developed better money habits. And so I basically just wrote down those limited beliefs, went through them, and then I was like, okay, what can I say to replace this limiting belief? And so I created a new belief. So a good example is you can only make large purchases if you can afford the payment plan. And a way that you can turn that around is saying, I can afford to pay this in full, or I can choose a payment plan in order to build my credit. See how those two different things give you a different type of feeling? I can't afford big purchases unless I'm on a payment plan, versus I can pay this in full, but I choose to do a payment plan because I want to build my credit. It's all about perspective. I did venture into something that I've never, ever have talked about on my channel or really even done. I'm very, very new and I don't know a lot about it. And in a way, it's very, very innocent. And so I just wanted to share with you guys this. I hope that you guys don't like take it in the wrong way. I have done it, a couple of my friends have done it, and they've seen changes like almost immediately. And I'm like, okay, this might not be a coincidence. But basically, we just burn green candles. It's so simple. Like I said, it's so innocent. And obviously in candle work, green is good for bringing in more money and fortune and things like that. And so I was at the crystal store and I love talking to everyone and getting to know how like things are and stuff like that. And so she was just kind of telling me about like how candles are, because I've always heard of candle work, but like I've always been so scared because I know the type of stigma that can come from like doing work with candles. And but like she was super like open and honest, and I learned so much from her. And I was like, well, I'm just gonna take this green candle and just see what it does. It was one of those candles that were bigger, and so it was like a 5 to like 7 day candle where you just like allow it to burn the entire time and you just don't mess with it at all until it just dies down by itself. I basically got the green candle, I set an intention, and I lit the candle, and I just imagined the feeling of just unexpected money coming my way. Not even 10 minutes later, I'm not even joking, guys. I'm not even joking. I will probably like put a screenshot right here, editing Christina, put a screenshot right here, so no one thinks I'm like lying. But I received $800 after I lit this candle. After I put in the intention of receiving unexpected money. So what had happened was, and I hate when people on TikTok, they go and they are like, oh yeah, I received money after I did this, but they never tell you how they received it. Like, was it from a job? Like, was it from this? Like, they never go. And so I'm going to tell you guys exactly how I got every single one of my little things, right? So the first one was $800, and it was from an affiliate code that I haven't promoted in like months. And honestly, I didn't even think I was getting sales from them anymore because I hadn't received anything. And this was something that I had been doing an affiliate with for like 3 years. I hit my PayPal and they sent me $800, and it was like for sales that I got. I think I got like 47 sales, and it was like from sales from like 3 or 4 months. I was not expecting that because I had not been promoting or sharing my code whatsoever. The second time that and this like happened relatively fast, like it was probably within 1 to 2 weeks, right? The second time I received $23. I mean, it's $23, but I was not expecting to receive the money. I received $23 in the mail, a check from my old electricity company, because when I moved, I had to get a new electricity company here, and I guess I had overpaid or something, which I don't know how because it's auto pay, but they sent me a check for $23. Not expecting that. The third time was for my Like to Know It, which like I get paid out on it. I think I got paid out more like last year. Like I don't really promote my Like to Know It, and I really didn't even know that I had like sales on it, to be honest. I don't check it at all. And I got like $300 to $400 from my Like to Know It, and I had no idea that I even had that much in like commission. When I had moved into this apartment, I used an apartment locator, and so I got $100 from her. I totally forgot about this. I got $100 from that. I got $500 from a friend that literally owed me money from 6 years ago. And so I think that kind of sums up my experiences with like just lighting a green candle and setting intentions. And like, I don't want to be out here on the internet being like, oh yeah, light a green candle and like all this money is gonna come to you. But I guess just be open-minded. I'm just sharing my experience. So that's all. I also got this message today. I'll put it on the screen. It literally almost made me cry. I guess I don't understand like how big of an impact that I do have when people tell me that like I help them get to like a better place in their life, and like they were able to start their own business and be like more financially free. It feels so amazing. Like I feel like I'm fulfilling a purpose. Do not be scared to DM me. I try to get to all of my DMs, and it might take me a few days or something, but I always try to respond to like every comment on my TikTok, on my YouTube channel, and respond to DMs on Instagram. It just really meant a lot, and it really helps me keep motivated. So I'm gonna end this video on that note. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to check out Debeautify. That link is gonna be down below. In 2023, we are all going to grow together. Love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video.